equation of our parabola, and this will tell us the y-coordinate of the vertex. Make sure you put this negative in parentheses while finding it.
I'm sorry for taking so long.
Stop.
I think I got a really wrong answer. I got negative 2.9.875.
Nimi, do you want me to do it?
I think it should be lower than that. I think it should be more negative than that off the top of my head.
Let me see it.
I got it.
We're going to be at least at minus 40. And this is
Negative 38.125.
that seems more reasonable to me. Negative 38.125.
Yeah.
Okay, so our vertex is at negative 1.25, comma, negative 38.125.
We're going to graph something that big.
Yeah, well, you just change the scale. The numbers weren't any less crazy over here on this one that Elise did, but she just used a different scale for her graph.
I put exactly what you plugged in, and I'm still giving a wrong answer.
I'll take a look at that afterwards, okay? I'm really curious as to why, but you and I will sit down with that. Okay, that's the vertex. So we got a vertex, we got a y-intercept. This, you have to do this to have some idea of what the scale of your graph needs to be. Like Eliza just realized, we need to make sure that our coordinate plane goes at least down to negative 38.125. Okay? Now, yes, Charlie?
Are you telling us which way to graph when we do that?
Yes.
You're going to give us?
This is the exact method I want you to use. Okay? Now, 3. X-intercepts. X-intercepts. Now, this has a couple of sub-questions to it. Part A. You're going to find b squared minus 4ac. Who remembers what that's called? Discriminant. Determinants, matrices. This is discriminant, right? You're going to use this to find out if there are any x-intercepts at all. Maybe there's none and you don't have to worry about it. Okay?
Isn't it like if it's positive and they're 2 and if it's 0?
Yep, if it's positive, right, then there's 2 solutions. If b squared minus 4ac is negative, there are 0 solutions. And if b squared minus 4ac equals 0, there is 1 solution. Some of you lost credit on the test 2 days ago because you remembered these rules correctly, but you rushed with the calculator a little bit. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. Okay, we've identified our b squared minus 4ac. Let's work this out. In this case, this is 5 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 35. Okay, what is 5 squared? 25. What happens when I multiply a negative times a positive?
Wait, how did you get that? Parabola numbers.
b squared minus 4ac. Over here I have a, b, and c identified. Yeah, we're doing the same parabola all the way through. Same example.
What did you get the answer?
We haven't done this yet. Same answer is what? This is finding the vertex, where the bottom is. This is finding the x-intercepts, where it hits the x-axis.
You already have 2 negatives, so it's going to be positive 280.
So this part is going to be plus 280? Okay, thank you, Nimi. Is Nimi right that this will be plus 280?
Yeah.
I believe she is, and yeah, she is.
Why is that
305.
Okay, and then good. This is positive 305. This tells us that we have 2 solutions, and this speeds us up on our way to finding them. Okay, this speeds us up on our way to finding them because we know we have 2 solutions, and now we already know part of the quadratic formula. So 4 in this case is going to be find the intercepts. Okay? Find the intercepts. Now, what this means is we have to pull out the quadratic formula, or that's the fastest way to do it. We could do completing the square, but remember completing the square is just a longer way of doing the quadratic formula.
It's just a math.
Yeah, but you need it for vertex form, and we'll need it for conics if we get to that this year. You'll need it later. Find the intercept. So I'm going to pull out the quadratic formula, which is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, so x equals negative b. I'm getting these numbers from the same parabola we've been using for this whole example. So that's negative 5 plus or minus the square root of. Do I have to work out b squared minus 4ac again? No. I can just put 305 in there. I worked it out a minute ago. And then over 2 times 2. Okay? So that's negative 5 plus or minus square root of 305 over 4. And now I have to work out with my calculator both of these answers. Okay? So in my calculator, I have to figure out what negative 5 plus parentheses square root of 305 divided by 4 is, and I have to figure out what negative 5
Wait,
minus.
Put all this in the calculator?
You can put it all in one, from here you can put it all in one statement if you'd like. But make sure this divided by 4 is not under the radical.
What do you mean?
I know.
It could be, Nimi, it wouldn't be hard. You have to close your parentheses on your calculator after the 305. Otherwise, your calculator will do it in the wrong order.
Well, for the second one, I got negative 9.36.
This one?
Second.
Second one, I'm sorry. Okay. Putting it, it's negative, really? Okay, that sounds, anyone else get that?
And for the first one, I got it won't do it. And for the first one, I got negative 0.63. I know, I'm wrong.
Negative 0.63 sounds a little bit off. Let's go over this a sec. Amanda, may I see your calculator?
Yeah, hold on.
Or an email, should I see yours?
Failure.
Oh, I got it. 64.8.
Either that or I just don't know how to handle it.
No, I think you're doing it right, actually.
Really?
I think so.
Wow.
Yes, be nice. Guys, if you don't bring your calculator in the next couple of days,
Good luck.
good luck is right.
Thanks.
Yeah, that should be right. Divided by 4. I believe Nimi's done this correct, but I'd like a few other people to double check me. I am getting negative 9.36
What?
Is this for the positive or the... I put everything.
for the negative,
Okay.
and I'm getting negative 6.4.
No, it's point.
You're right, negative 0.64.
No, can you come over here?
Actually, it's negative 0.63. I'm rounding incorrectly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, Amanda got 64.
But not 64.
You forgot to put the divided by 4 in the second one, so you multiplied 305 times 4, then dividing it. Okay. Okay. So now these are the intercepts. Here's a quick question. Start thinking visually. Okay. Are you going to should you use the same scale on your x-axis as your y-axis? Think about this a minute. This only goes out to negative 10 or less. This doesn't even go out to negative 1. It's all negative x values. Remember, these are the points negative 6.30, negative 9.360. Okay? So,
Negative
Is it
0.63?
thank you. That's the second time I've done that. Thank you, Sade. Thank you, Rodney. Please double check me on that. Okay? And please double check yourselves as well. Okay, so
What are the squiggly lines for?
approximate. These are not exact. If you take the square root of something that's not a perfect square,
Wait,
Then
is
number can't
approximate exact?
No, that's the opposite.
no, approximate means close. It means as close as we need it to be.
Don't you only need one of an x intercept because you already have the y intercept?
You're thinking lines.
What do you mean? I thought you'd have the vertex and then you put the points of the x.
Right, but a parabola has more sometimes has more than one x-intercept. And it's got a separate y-intercept.
Oh, then what's the y intercept?
Y-intercept is so you know where it hits the y-axis.
But how do you graph that?
We'll get to that in a moment. I'm glad